Two authorities, Hazrat Urwa bin Zubair narrates that Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu anha said, the divine revelation to Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam commences with the true dreams while asleep. So he sallallahu alaihi wasallam whatever would dream, it would get materialized like a bright daylight. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam then would retire to the cave of Hira and engaged in worship therein. He would spend there many nights, take victuals along with him, and then would return to Hazrat Khadija radiyallahu anha, take the like provisions until the truth came to him while he was in the cave Hira. So the angel came to him and said, read. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I replied to him, I am not a reader. He then held me and pressed me so tight that he felt strain. He then releasing me said, read. I thereupon said, I am not a reader. He again held me and pressed me for a second time till he felt strain, and then letting me off said, read. I thereupon said, I am not a reader. He then held me and pressed for a third time to an extent that he felt strain, and then releasing me said, read with the name of your Lord, who created. He made man from a clot of blood. Read, for your Lord is the most generous, who taught writing by the pen, taught men what he knew not. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam thereupon returned to Hazrat Khadija radiyallahu anha, trembling, and asked her, envelop me in a blanket, envelop me in a blanket. So he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was wrapped in a blanket until his awe melted away. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam then said, O Khadija, what has happened to me? And then told her the whole episode and said, I am fearful of my life. She thereupon said, by no means, you may feel felicity. By Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu will never humiliate you, for you bolster up the ties of kinship, speak the truth, share the burdens of others, entertain the guests, and render the support during the vicissitudes which occur in the way of truth. Hazrat Khadija radiyallahu anha thereafter took him to Warqa bin Nawfal bin Asad bin Abdul Uzza bin Qusay, her paternal cousin and uncle from her father's side. He embraced Christianity in pre-Islamic period of ignorance and would write Arabic. He would translate the gospel into the Arabic as much as Allah Jalla Jalaluhu willed. He had grown extremely old and become blind. Hazrat Khadija radiyallahu anha said, O my cousin, listen to your nephew. Hazrat Warqa said, O nephew, what have you seen? So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him what he had witnessed. Hazrat Warqa whereupon said, this is the same angel who was sent towards Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam. I wished I would remain alive up to the time when your people would banish you. Allah's Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam whereupon said, will they banish me? Warqa said, yes. Whenever anyone brought this truth which you have brought, he was treated with hostility. If I remain alive till that time, I will strongly support you. After a few days, Warqa passed away, and the revelation also paused, which extremely grieved the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The pieces of the news of his grief which reached us are many a time. He climbed the mountain peaks in order to throw himself from there. When he would mount up the summit to throw himself, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam would appear and say, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you are the true apostle of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. And this soothed his anxiety, and he sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt relaxed. So he sallallahu alaihi wasallam would return. Whenever the revelation would pause, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam got disturbed in this very way. And when he sallallahu alaihi wasallam climbed the mountain peak with the same intention, Hazrat Gabriel alayhi salam would pass the same remarks. Hazrat Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu says, Faliqul Isbah means sunshine at the day and the gleam of moonlight in the evening. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith number 6982.